Good morning, children. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes. This is Sanmesh, and today we are going to discuss class 10th physics CBSE assignment, which was provided to you on 24th of June. This assignment is based on the topic light, reflection, and refraction. Now, most of the questions in this assignment are based on concave lenses. So, let us start one by one. Okay. So, question number one is concave lenses are also called as dash. Again, I repeat my question. Concave lenses are also called as dash lenses. The answer is diverging lenses, because they diverge the light which are incident on it. After the light is incident on a concave lens, it gets diverges. It diverges after the refraction. So the first answer is diverging lens. Let us proceed towards our next question. The image of an object is found to be virtual and reduced in size. What type of lens is used to produce such image? Again, the answer is concave lenses. Now, concave lenses can be used to produce the image which is virtual and reduced in size. Let us draw a ray diagram and let us try to understand. For example, for a concave lens, it doesn't matter where I keep my object in between infinity and the optical center. So for example, if I choose this position, let us say I keep my object here at this particular point. This is my principal focus of the concave lens. Let us say this is f1 and let us say this is f2. So let us draw first a parallel ray of light which is coming from the object. So after refraction, obviously this ray will diverge. This ray will diverge, but it will diverge in such a way that it appears to be coming from f1. According to the rule of the image formation, the parallel ray after refraction will diverge and it appears to come from the point f1. Now another ray I draw which is passing through the optical center like this. So the point of intersection of both the images will give me the head of my image. So at this particular point. So this is my image. As we can see, the image form is virtual because the light rays, they don't actually intersect, they appear to intersect at this particular point. Also the image is reduced in size. As we can see, the image is smaller in size as compared to that of the object. So only concave lenses can produce such kind of images. So let us proceed further to the next question. Can concave lens produce a real image? Question number 3 is, can concave lens produce a real image? The answer is no. In fact, any lens which is diverging in nature, or any optical instrument which diverges a light or which is not able to converge a light at a particular point cannot produce real image. Again, I repeat my statement. Any optical instrument or any optical device which is not capable of converging a light at a particular point, it cannot form real image. For example, plane mirror cannot converge a light at a particular point. Even the convex mirror, we have seen convex mirror. For example, if the light is incident on a convex mirror, it diverges, right? So it can also not converge the light. Even the concave lens, just now we have seen. For example, if any light is incident, it will get diverged. It will not converge at a particular point. So neither plane mirror, convex mirror, nor concave lens, they cannot form real image. They cannot form real image. Whereas convex lens and concave mirror, they can converge the light at a particular point. So they can form real image. They can form real image. All right. Question number 4. Next question. What are the characteristics of the concave lens? Again, I repeat my question. What are the characteristics of concave lens? Let us go back to our previous question. Just now we have seen that the images formed by concave lens are virtual, reduced in size. They are reduced in size. Also, we can see the images are upright or erect. So let us write the answer. Images formed by concave lens are virtual, erect or upright, and reduced in size. So these are the characteristics of the images formed by a concave lens. Let us proceed towards the next question. Question number 4 is, when an object is placed at infinity where the image is formed. Again, this is for the concave lens only. When the object is placed at infinity where the image is formed. So let us first draw the ray diagram for it. Okay. So if the object is placed at infinity, the rays of light which are coming from the object, are parallel. Okay. So let us draw parallel rays of light. So I have taken two parallel rays. So after these parallel rays, when they are incident on my concave lens, they will get diverged. But they will get diverged in such a way that they appear to come from principal focus. So these diverging rays, they will appear such that they meet at a principal focus of my concave lens, or at a focus of my concave lens. So the image of object kept at infinity is formed at focus of convex lens. Also, some of the characteristics of the image, we can say that it is a virtual image. It is a virtual image. Also, it is highly diminished. It will be a point size image. So these are some of the characteristics of the images formed by a concave mirror, by a concave lens, if the object is kept at infinity. Okay, so let us proceed towards our last question. When an object is placed between infinity and the optical center where the image is formed, and draw the ray diagram. So if the object is kept anywhere between the infinity and my optical center, let us say this is my optical center, point O. So where the image will be formed. So let us choose one position. Let us choose this position as the position of my object. So now let us draw a parallel ray. And we know that after refraction, the ray will get diverged in such a way that it appears to come from a principal focus, or the focus of a concave lens. So next ray which I am choosing is, it is passing through the optical center. Again, the point of intersection of both the rays will give me the head of my image. So this is my image, and this is my object. So again, same characteristics, just now we have discussed. It is a virtual image. And what can be said about the position? Position is between F1 and optical center O. Between F1 and optical center O. No matter where you keep the object, the image will be formed in this position only, between these 2 points only. Also, some other characteristics, the image is virtual, that we have already told, and the image is reduced in size. reduced in size. Also, we can see that it is an erect image. It is an erect image. So I hope all the solutions are clear to you all. Thank you all. Thank you so much.